Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to another ArmA 3 server tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add in the black markets. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to go to Google and search ArmA 3 Epoch Black Market. And then I'll also put the link in the description. But if you Google it with me, ArmA 3 Epoch Black Market, you'll see at the top Release HS Black Market 1.6 New Trader System. Click on there. So you'll go to a forum, scroll down to where it says Download, click on it. And then on the right hand, it'll take you to GitHub. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see Download Zip. Click on that, and it'll download. While that's downloading, go back to Google and type in PBO Manager. And this is used to open up your epoch.mission files or PBO files. So just click on the ArmAholic one, it'll be at the top. Scroll down, and then just click download. It's a small file, it's only 4 megs. Again, the link will be in the description. After those are downloaded, go ahead and open up your PBO file. I'll go ahead and download it again. Maybe it's running a little slow. Database connection failed. You'll get that every now and then. So every now and then when you click download, it'll say database connection failed, but let's go ahead and open this up. And this is the one that I want you to open first. So show in folder. Let's get this out here. And then just open it up with 7-zip. And then you have to choose which one you want. I use the 64-bit version. And then just install it. And then you can delete the main one here. The other one, the black market, I have setting in my extra mods folder here. I've already so you have the black market here. Go ahead and right click it, 7-zip, and extract to, and it'll extract it to a folder, because you're going to want this in a separate folder at the beginning. To install the black market, what you need to do is go ahead and open up your ArmA 3 server, go to MP Missions. If you're using Altis, you want Altis, but what they say is you use the epoch.mission, and mission is the name of the map that you're doing. And what you want to do is right click on it, go to PBO Manager, and extract to epoch.altis. And the reason why you do the epoch.altis is because it creates a folder rather than extracting all the files inside of it here. And go ahead and rename the epoch.altis to epoch.altis_original. That way you know that that is the original file. This one here, what you do next, is go ahead and open that file. And now you have the micro description and mission SQM. Over in the black market folder, you want to open it up. And what you want to do is go into MP Missions, epoch.altis, and you have the trader folder. You want to copy the trader folder over here. I'm not going to, well, it'll copy it anyway because I'm in an external hard drive. but if you're not on external hard drive, it might just move them. And then you want to move the sting table.xml file over here as well. And then what you want to do is grab the init.sqf and go ahead and drag it over. The init.sqf is the place where you call in all your files. So if you right-click init.sqf, go down to Edit Notepad++, you want to make sure that it says execute, execute VM trader /init.sqf. And then you want the reset vehicle ammo. See, this is backwards. I don't know if it matters if it's backwards, but I like to have it just like the actual ones. Take, give, crypto. Okay. And go ahead and save this. The next thing you want to do is in the description here, right click it, edit with Notepad. I have too much stuff open right now. Hang on a second. Okay, so the description. Right click on the description inside epoch.altus. The server. The one that was already inside your MP missions. The one that we extracted. Right click the description on there. Edit with Notepad. We can go ahead and make that a little bit smaller. And then you want to, on the black market epoch.altus, you want to right click on the description and edit with Notepad. And I want to drag it over to create its own little own little part here. And if you notice here, this says Epoch Mod Team, class header, sandbox 1100. It's pretty much the same things, I believe. The only thing you want to add over here at the very, very top where it says author, go ahead and press enter a couple times. And then we're going to comment a thing, so I think it's... Is that right? No. I forgot how to comment. Ouch. Okay, we're not going to worry about comments. But what you want to add is you want to add the very top piece here where it says numbers or number sign, pound key, include trader. You want to add these. So copy those and add them to the top. Now, the optional things you can do... Okay, first go ahead and save that. Sorry. And then we can exit these. Okay, that's it for this over here. You don't have to worry about these. Optional stuff that you can do is you can open up the trader init SQF. If you go into trader, come in here to init and edit with Notepad. You can edit the things here, so you can have it. It can be a safe zone. You can spawn it near a road. Distance from road 350. Trader count. You can change all of these, which is pretty nice. Let's see, what other optional stuff is there? Traders, let's see, settings.sqf. If you edit this, this will put in the different... Okay, so restricted vehicles. You can restrict vehicle weaponry here. So, like, you can restrict different, like, missiles and stuff like that. Okay, again, if you want them, you can keep them in here. If not, you can restrict them. Let's see, HS pricing .hpp, I believe. Yes, HPP. Now you can edit how much everything costs. So you can make everything really cheap if you wanted to, and stuff like that. And this has everything that you can buy in it. So, like, if you're adding in other mods, like the Russian mods or the US, or like different guns and stuff like that, you're going to want to add them in this file here, which we'll get into that later. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just showing you where to edit them. Now, if you wanted to remove one Epoch trader for every black market trader you add, what you do is, okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm sorry. I do apologize. So we are done with this here. So we can go ahead and exit that. Now, to make it where it actually works, you want to go back to where it says epoch.altus, right-click it, go to PBO Manager, and then pack into epoch.altus.pbo. And there it is right there. And now that'll work. So now your epoch.altus will work. So if you want to remove one Epoch trader per every black market trader that is added, what you do is you go to, let's go back to servers, ArmA 3 Epoch, Epoch Hive, Epoch config.hpp, and edit with Notepad++. And you want to search down for NPC slot limit. We can do a quick little search here. I forgot the thing for search. Oh, find. That works. And then NPC slot limit. Let's find. Can't find NPC slot limit. Am I in the right one? Epoch config.hpp. Oh, we're not going to worry about that, though. Oh, right there. NPC slots. My bad, it's slots limit. You can do that for each one that you add. You can just change that number here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change it to 25 so that there's not so many. But you can never have enough, right? So let's go with 50. Let's keep it at 50. The next thing you can do is, let's see, to get, trying to think of what else there is. So the next thing you want to do, well, that's about it. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go too far into this. So that'll get your black market up and running. And to test this, again, you want to go to the server, and you want to go to database, start Redis. Another thing you can do is right-click it and create a shortcut. And I'll show you how to create a batch file later for it. Let's go back, and then let's right click on TADST, create a shortcut. Drag it to the desktop, get rid of the shortcut, and that's good there. Now you don't ever have to go in there unless you're editing files. Let's come in here. Make sure that you click the epoch, so epoch.standard, epoch altus, everything should be fine. Another thing we want to make sure we do is you want to start ArmA first. Let me take away my mods that I've been using on another server. Play. I didn't want to play it yet. My bad. Close. Force quit. Close program. I'm going to change it to windowed mode. I keep forgetting to do that. Go ahead and start that up. And we will launch, whoops. Gotta wait for it to start up. Well, we can just click down here, I guess. Or not. Okay, let's minimize that. Let's launch the server. Now this database doesn't always save, so I've been working on getting one that actually does save really good. Database loaded from disk. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and start this up. Play multiplayer. Let's go with the LAN. Go ahead and start this here. Now, as you can tell, at the beginning, the receiving mission file, the first time we did it, was only 75 kilobytes, and now it's 326. So we know that the mod has been installed. Now we just need to go see if it works. And this, again, it does take a while, so I'm just going to pause the video until it actually starts up. Okay, so it finally loaded up. As you can tell, I'm here. I'm going to go into the F1 settings, Control plus click Map. And then on the map, as you can see, it loaded in all of the HS black markets here. So we're just going to go to one of them. And there he is. And here's your buy sell mode. So you have all your weapons you can buy. Your handguns. Everything works pretty good. One thing I wanted to make sure is, okay, I have 0 ammo right now, or 0 crypto. So F1, come down to give crypto to myself. Okay. So let's see here. Vehicles, air, planes. So see, you can have the planes now, the buzzards, the wipeout, neophron. None of this stuff is restricted. The Pawnee. The armed Ghost Hawks. You can have all the cars in the game, all the go-karts, all the trucks, except for the refueling truck. You can have the APCs and the different tanks. So the CRV Bobcat, what are those? And this right here is another thing that I added. So you can check availability. Can't buy save vehicle, too many on the map. So I don't have a slot open, which I haven't done. I haven't changed that yet, which we'll have to go change in another video. So I'm just gonna rent it. And there's my CRV. So that's the black market trader. So those worked. The next thing I want to check is at the standard map here, it adds one as well. He's just not marked because this is the safe zone right here. So everything works pretty good. Let's go check the buzzard real quick. And if you have trouble adding or removing vehicles, let me know. I can help you out. So this is the buzzard here. Okay, so one thing I do need to add is the air plugs. So I'll show you how to add that next, and I'll also show you a couple other things. Just send up a request and stuff like that, and I'll do what I can. If you want to check out any new mods, stuff like that, just let me know. So as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.